All right. I believe we're live. Let me just check really quick. Sorry everyone, this will only just take a second to make sure everything's going good. Okay, thumbnail is set. And the biggest thing just all right. I believe we're all set. And I believe the stream is good. All right. So, you know what? I kind of want to do this. And, actually, let me turn that off really quick. I don't want to get slammed with copyright, but just because, I don't want the stream to be too boring if there are breaks in me talking. I do want to have some of that nice copyright-free music going on, and I do apologize that I am talking a bit quiet. So in turn, I will turn the music down. But yeah, I apologize for talking quiet. It is currently 3:04 in the morning. I just had a sudden burst where I wanted to start streaming. But yep, we got the stream beats going, and hopefully everything starts going well. So from the title, you can tell I'm shiny hunting Unown in Legends Arceus, and somebody might be like, well, how do you do that? Well, let me show you how you shiny hunt the Unown. So after you find the first 28 that are static encounters, what you do is you come over to the Salacion Ruins, and they'll just be vibing in here. Yep. And then basically the shiny hunting method I saw is come in here and I guess either defeat or capture all of them. Catching them is just the faster way to do it. And of course, regular Pokeballs will do just fine. It doesn't, at this point, your dex entry for the Unown should be completed. Because, it gets to 100% once you catch all of them. So after that, you go back to the camp, and you sleep until another point in the day, and you gotta make sure all the Unown are gone by that point. But after that, you should be good to go. And once you come back in to the Salacion Ruins, also, I'm pretty sure you can have it set to the other times and not just midday and evening, not just morning and night. But I just like doing it for the night and day cycle just because it makes me feel a little bit better. And it makes, if for some reason to me, it feels like the spawns reset a little better. Let me actually turn the music down a little bit. I don't want it to be too blaring loud, but yeah, you want to make sure all the Unown are out of here every time you restart it. But yeah, that's basically the synopsis for it. And the reason I say use regular Pokeballs is you can buy them in bulk for 100. So, and this is also an amazing grit, gravel, dust, basically anything. Effort levels farming too. So not only are you hunting for shinies, you're also hunting for the effort level stuff. So that's good. Oh yeah, I will also like to say I'm coming in here with a completed Pokédex. It's not all perfect, but I do have the shiny charm. So I am running off boosted odds right now. If only there was a swarm for Unown. I feel like that would be pretty cool. Just have Unowns spawn around the area. And as the thumbnail suggests, I do... That is my shiny Unown. I didn't find that picture anywhere. Like, I just happened to get lucky. And I can show it again once I go over to the camp. But, yeah, that is my Unown. I happened to get lucky, and this was before I got the shiny charm, too. But... oh yeah, I have it set up so Unown and then the alpha Unowns that can also spawn in here, and shiny Unown. And as you can see, yep, it's my Unown. Same as in the thumbnail for the stream. But I also have shiny alpha Unown, and that's on the off chance that I could do something for it, because like, if I don't feel like doing anything else really in this game until they release some form of DLC, if they're going to do that, I'll probably just hop on here if I'm bored, start grinding out, trying to get, complete the alphabet 4 different times, and I did just run straight back without sleeping, so... That's another reason I like switching between morning and nighttime, because it's the most obvious out of all 4 of the options. But yeah, I do want to really quick apologize for not posting any Legends Arceus content before this, and especially with having sparse content here and there. My motivation is all over the place. Like, tonight I had a random spike of motivation wanting to stream. But, sometimes I'll get streaks where I have 0 motivation to do anything. And, another part of me was I just wanted to experience Arceus for myself. And not have to worry about posting any content for it until like maybe after. But I can safely say going through the game and basically burning it to a crisp. I've got around 87 hours in the game currently. I've basically been playing it non-stop. Let's actually check. 92 actually. It went up. I'm about to hit 100 hours, but yeah, I've basically been playing this game ever since it released, and I actually got it a day late. The week it was set to release, I ended up pre-ordering it from GameStop just because I've started to get kind of picky, and I want to get a physical copy of every Pokemon game. There's no real reason behind it. Besides, I think it'd look cool on a shelf, but so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna bite the bullet and I'm just gonna get a physical copy of Arceus. And I will say, it is a cool thing that I did, because I ended up getting some art cards from pre-ordering with GameStop. I do hate that I missed the window to get the sitting plush Arceus, but I mean, it's whatever. The art cards are still pretty cool, but I wasn't able to get Arceus on the day release because the way GameStop shipping at least works. You need to give it like a day or two after the game releases in order to get it. And I had something I was doing that day, so I couldn't even play it until late. Which, it kind of sucked. And because I really wanted to play it. I had avoided really seeing much of anything outside of the Pokédex before the game released. So I wasn't expecting much of anything. But once it released, it's like, as you can see, it's been out for... Let's see, how long has it been out for? Okay, so it dropped the 28th. It's been out officially 2 weeks today. Okay. So, Legends Arceus officially dropped 2 weeks ago now. And tomorrow, it would have been exactly 2 weeks for me. And I'm just running back in here because I was talking about that and I can't remember if I guess I did. But yeah, tomorrow will be 2 weeks. And I've basically been playing non-stop for these past 2 weeks. So the only breaks being to go visit, spend time with my girlfriend, do some errands here and there, and then school. But yeah, I also just want to say, personally, I know I've said it in the video talking about the legendary shiny birds, but thank you all for having that Shaman video pop off. I did not expect that thing to go over 20 views, much less over 1,000. So I just want to thank everybody for that. And then I was looking at the stats for the Galarian Birds video, and that was starting to pop off too. So I just want to thank everybody for having their support, watching the video, leaving a like, leaving a comment. It all helps. And honestly, it makes me feel like I made a good video when it starts getting dislikes. Like, I know that sounds kind of weird to say, but I would rather have a video that has a good amount of views and some dislikes rather than a small amount of views and all likes. So, in my eyes, seeing that there are dislikes on the video, it lets me know that I put up a pretty good video. And the entirety of the video, like any video that I put up on the channel going forward, probably not going to be scripted at all. And as you can probably tell, I do stumble on my words a lot. I'm a little rusty on the commentary thing, and I'm awkward, don't know what to talk about a lot of the time, but hopefully once I get back in the swing of things, I will be able to talk a little bit more fluently without much stopping. So there's that to look forward to. But yeah, like I was saying, those videos aren't scripted. The Shaman thing was literally on a whim. And I know I've explained it before, but my friend Chase, me and him were both shiny hunting Shaman, and I updated to 1.1.3 and realized that Shaman wasn't there. So first thing I did was tell him, because I knew he was still doing it, and he was updating his game, and he just shut his internet down he cut it off because he wanted to stop the download. So I don't think he's had any luck with that, but if he's still doing it, all the best luck to Chase. but unfortunately my Shiny Shaman run has officially canceled until they potentially release Oak's letter for BDSP. But if they do, because I mean, I don't understand why they wouldn't. Shaman and Darkrai are in the files of BDSP, as evidenced by the fact you could get to Shaman's Island, and you could get to New Moon Island for Darkrai if you hacked. So, I don't understand why they wouldn't, unless they just had them in the files for Legends Arceus. But at the same time, it makes sense putting the Pokemon in the files of BDSP just to have them there and I guess put extra work into them for Legends Arceus. But what doesn't make sense is if they weren't going to release them, why would they code the areas they spawn in the game? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And I'm assuming Arceus's thing in Sky Pillar is in BDSP too. Last thing I heard, Arceus wasn't in the game. His code got removed, but I don't know. I'm just hoping that that releases at some point so that I can pick up the Shiny Shaman grind again. Honestly, I will say though, talking about the other video now, about the Galarian birds, I will be participating. I don't plan on winning. I just want to do my battles and get my entry, because I'm not all big onto the competitive battle scene. I'm more collecting. So, you know, there's that. Speaking of collecting, I actually have something that's pretty cool, and this is a pretty cool story that I like to tell to Pokemon fans, is that a while ago, I want to say it was last year at some point, maybe in September, October, I, for some reason, decided that I wanted to make a full living dex in Pokemon Home. And this was before BDSP, this was before any mythicals were really available. I guess really the only way you could get them reliably was Pokemon Go. But I went to GameStop's website, and this was because I also went out of my way to get a 3DS cheating device. It's a power saves. You basically just stick your cartridge in, load whatever Pokemon you want to get onto it, and then it gives it to you. Fairly easy. But it actually scared me when I bought it because I wasn't sure if it worked. And apparently what happened is they shut their... actually... Yeah, this was 2020. Because I remember they shut it down over Christmas, and it wasn't last Christmas. So it was December 2020. I ended up getting that cheating device, and I wanted to get all the mythicals out of the game. And of course, by this point, only Gen 4 game I have on me currently is Platinum. And of course, you know, Darkrai, Shaman, Arceus, those are locked unless you can get Wi-Fi with no password. And unfortunately, nobody in my family has an Android, or at least in my household. So, there's no way to set up like Wi-Fi or a hotspot with no password. And so Luckily, I was able to get those off of like X and Y, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon. So I got all of them except Manaphy and Fion, obviously. Because if you don't have Fion, you don't, or if you don't have Manaphy, you don't have Fion. And at this point, the only reliable way to get one, I think, was from Pokemon Ranger. So I bit the bullet and bought a used copy of course used, but a copy of Pokemon Ranger off of GameStop's website. And it ended up getting to me, and whoever's save data was on it before, they were near the end of the game. So I ended up doing it. Also, after having never played a Pokemon Ranger game before in my life, those circles were hard to do. Like, I think people underestimate the power of circles. But, I was probably just making that game out way harder than it needed to be. But I was able to do it, able to beat it, and I got to the main menu where it unlocked the extra missions and stuff, and the Manaphy egg was still there. So I was able to get a legitimate Manaphy from Pokemon Ranger, and it's sitting in my Pokemon Platinum right now. It's just I haven't beaten the Elite Four yet on this roll because I've started my game a few times. I just haven't been beaten the Elite Four. I remember I didn't feel like grinding, so I have some underlevel Pokemon, and I'm at Cynthia right now. So, I'm a little hesitant to go back any further, but, what can you do? I'll probably think of some BS plan to get through it. It's not BDSP Cynthia with the crazy levels and stuff. But yeah, as soon as I do that and I see all the Pokemon in the Sinnoh decks and get the regional decks, then I'll be able to grab a Ditto from the Trophy Garden. Hopefully I can time travel on the 3DS and it'll reset. I need to look into that more, but then I'll get Fion and hopefully move everything up into Pokemon Home and have a legitimate copy of Fion up there. But yeah, I still think it's kind of funny that after I decide to go for all these mythicals, they basically just hand them out, because in BDSP, so long as you have save files for Let's Go, one of the Let's Go games in either Sword or Shield, you can get Jirachi and Mew, which, might I add, not only I think this is the first time you can reliably get a Mew these days outside of Pokemon Go. But yeah, they just give those to you for free, and I'm pretty sure those don't have a time limit, and they're just there. I think the only thing that's time gated is the Manaphy egg, which, speaking of which, I need to do before the 26th on Diamond on both my accounts. I still plan on, if you look back on that live stream I did on the Nuzlocke for Diamond, I still plan on doing that, but I think I'm going to turn that into a video rather than segments of live streams. But I guess you guys can tell me what you think about that. But I still need to get to the point where I can do that. I think on my alt for Diamond, I'm at the point where I can unlock the mystery gift, because I think I've beaten 2 gyms. But I'll have to see. And then, of course, I have another video idea that I've been working on, which, I think could be pretty good. This poor soul. Can I battle you? Is there any way I can free you? I wish I could see. Game, why won't you let me clip through? I'm gonna be very upset if that ended up being shiny. Oh, he's free. Good news, he wasn't shiny. Don't think I don't see you. The concept of Unown is funny to me. It's literally just letters. And it's literally just letters. And then they're kind of weak on their own. But if you're able to get like 100 or 200 of them in the same spot, they can like rip apart the fabric of time and space. Like, I think that's funny to me. You know, I honestly like the shiny hunting in this game. It feels a lot more fulfilling than other games. And to be specific, it feels more fulfilling that the shiny charm actually works in this game, as unopposed to BDSP, where the only way to get shiny charm stuff is through breeding. Which is super unfortunate, because I know for a damn fact that BDSP could gain a lot from having a shiny charm that works for everything. But I will say, the amount of shinies that I've gotten over the course of the entirety of Gen 8, which, you know, is Sword and Shield, BDSP, Legends Arceus, the amount of shinies I've gotten out of that, I don't... no, that's a lie. I got 2 shiny Bidoofs and 2 shiny Raltses from Chain, from radar hunting. But, you know, no real random shinies. I think the only shinies I got from Sword and Shield were back in, I don't know if anyone remembers this, but back in 2019, over New Year's, they had a thing where they boosted the odds of finding like Magikarps in raids, and they had, of course, an increased odd to be shiny too. So I got that, and then I don't think I got any random shinies. I don't think I got any breeding shinies, and I bred a lot of eggs in Sword and Shield. I remember I got a first encounter shiny Dialga in Sword and Shield, which was pretty cool. I got a shiny Giratina. I got shiny Terrakion and shiny Cobalion. Or Cobalion. I got a shiny Druddigon, shiny Whiscash. I remember I got a shiny Squovit that I evolved into a Greedent, and it was the same kind of event that they had for the Magikarp, where it was boosted odds for both finding it and it being shiny. I think that was it. Oh yeah, I also did the I also grabbed the event shiny Zacian and Zamazenta. That was pretty cool. So, I think those were the only shinies I got out of Sword and Shield. But in this game, I actually got kind of lucky with my shinies. Like, they just pop out of nowhere. Like, of course, I've got the one shiny Unown, the X, but I also have two shiny Luxrays. One of them was a Shinx that I evolved all the way. The other one just was a Luxray. The Staraptor was my first random shiny. Of course, the given shiny Ponyta that you evolve into a Rapidash. A random shiny Crobat that I got from an Outbreak. And then a shiny Mantike I got from an Outbreak. And what was funny, I'm not sure exactly how the game works specifically with it, but I know that if you keep going in and out of the same area that has an outbreak, I think it locks the outbreak in place. So I was using the Mantike outbreak to kind of refresh, because I think if you hold it, it has a chance of giving you more outbreaks in other areas if you already have one. So I was holding it for that, and then I eventually decided, you know what, I'm just going to go in and do the Mantike thing. Why not? And first wave of Pokemon or Mantikes that were out there, I saw the sparkles, and it's a good thing I saved. Gives me peace of mind. I didn't need to reload, but I'm just happy I saved. That gave me a lot of peace of mind. But, you know, the shinies in this game. I love shiny hunting in this so much. And I remember one good thing. Oh yeah, I also forgot. I also had a shiny Quillfish and Basculin. I forgot I had those because they were in my party. But yeah, the shiny Basculin, I actually I would have missed because I just happened to turn around and see the sparkles as it spawned. Luckily, I was able to save in time before it swam away, so I was able to reload and catch it. But yeah, it's interesting the way they changed how shinies work. I definitely like the Pokédex system in this game too. Like that, the buff that the research levels give you is really good, and I feel like this Pokédex is shiny Unown friendly, or shiny Unown hunting friendly, and I know it may not seem like it because I'm 32 minutes in and don't have a shiny, but to be fair, it is a shiny, but and the odds are still going to be crazy. I think it's what a completed Pokédex entry gives it 3 extra rolls to be shiny. So the odds are definitely better, but they're still pretty high. And then, of course, all the static unknowns are shiny locked, and they only become unshiny locked and unalpha locked, is what I'm going to call it, once they start appearing in Salacian Ruins. So, I definitely think it is more unknown hunter friendly. That's a big ass exclamation mark, but I say that because if you want to shiny hunt unknown, it's impossible to do it at full odds, just because the only requirement for filling out or perfecting unknown's Pokédex entry is by getting all 28, and then it'll be perfect. Give you those extra 3 rolls, I think, is what it was, and then go from there. But another thing that I was thinking about before the stream, like, this was definitely more of a spur of the moment thing, and I am curious to ask, what do you guys prefer? Do you prefer the bordered look for the gameplay with the little window for the game and then having stuff like graphics on the side, or do you prefer the game just to be the full screen? Because I know I definitely have seen it for both, and they both can work out very well, but you never know. I I definitely like the windowed look, especially if I'm like shiny hunting, and it gives room for the graphic without obscuring anything in the main camera area, which I think is pretty cool, or pretty good at the very least. But oh, I almost forgot. I could also technically shiny hunt Spiritomb, because Spiritomb works in the same way. You unlock Spiritomb by doing the Wisps, that Wisp side quest, where you have to get 107. That's how you unlock Spiritomb. And the first one is shiny locked, same as the Unown, but it has a chance of spawning. I'm pretty sure it's a low chance, but it still has a chance of spawning back where you originally summoned it. And it can be both shiny and alpha, or a shiny alpha. You never know. So, by the way, props to anybody that actually manages to get a shiny alpha, because those things are incredibly rare. Like, and I would love to get a shiny alpha. And I think it would be funny if the shiny alpha ended up being an unknown. Or my first one, anyway. But yeah, I mean, it's cool to look at. Just a massive shiny. Especially if you get ones where it's really noticeable. Like, I know Octilleries is really noticeable. And Garchomp, Alpha Garchomp's pretty big too. Oh, damn it, there's another one that's stuck in the wall. Hey, man. Please don't tell me you're shiny. Okay, good. So I guess if you get right up on them and throw a Pokeball at it, they'll get scared and run out of the wall. That's got me nervous, thinking that there could be some unknown that were shiny and they're just in the wall, and I never noticed. Oh, that's not a fun thought. You know, it's gotten to a point where I know that I've played this game way too much. I was taking a nap and earlier today, and the dream I had, I don't remember many specifics, but there were Pokemon and I was shiny hunting, and I'll be damned if I didn't fail a couple. And it's just got me wondering, why am I dreaming of Pokemon now? So I think that is a potential sign to take a break for a little bit at some point, but I don't know, I'm just having a ton of fun. Almost 100 hours in and I'm still having a rather good time, if I do say so myself. So, no Spiritomb. He spawns in front of his rock. I don't know the percent chance of him spawning though. And might I just say, this way of hunting Spiritomb is way better than previous iterations. Like, original Gen 4, you could cheese it by going into the underground and talking to the same person 32 times. Yeah, whatever. I don't remember if there were any Spiritomb steps for games leading up to Sword and Shield. I just remember Spiritomb being accessible in those games. But I know in Sword and Shield it was a pain in the ass talking to 32 individual people while you're online. And then BDSP being worse because of randomized character NPC spawns in the Grand Underground. So this game just having wisps that you need to go catch, and they're fixed spots. So if you're like me and are just too lazy to find them yourself, you can just get a guide. I mean, that helped. The guides helped a lot. Like, I understand wanting to find them yourself, and especially for the unknown, because I don't know if everyone knew, but you got a little unknown tab on the main menu of the Pokédex. You hit Y and it pulls it up. It gives you little hints on where the letters are. But I didn't care about doing the hints, so I just looked up a guide and caught them all. I will say there are some pretty good hiding spots for some of the unknown. Like, they got clever with hiding unknown. I think after we go back to the, after we switch it over to day and go back to the camp, I think we're going to do the first unknown cull. Alright. And next, I do kind of want to... It gives me something else to do, is to also check on Spiritomb. See if he ends up showing up. And like I said before, I don't know his spawn rate exactly, but I know it's rare. And I've seen people get alpha shiny Spiritombs. So I don't know how they managed to pull that out of their ass, but I do wish that I could somehow pull that out of my ass. Being able to get the alpha shiny Spiritomb for today. So I'm going to roll it over to morning, and then I'm going to cull the first horde of unknown. And I do want to say, excuse my terrible box organization. I just haven't gotten around to organizing everything. I just managed to finish research level 10ing all of the Pokemon last night, so I just got the shiny charm. And this is also a crazy money farm. And the fact that every time you talk to the professor, you don't need to go back to Jubilife every time. And then just look at how much it gives you. 75 sacks of grit gravel, 22 pebbles, like, and then here, 97 Pokemon. Yes, let's report. It's fun when you catch alphas and shinies in here because you get to see the little icons next to them. And what do we get? 32,000. Look at that. It also helps that I'm a 9-star, but I mean, still works. Alright. I think I'm only gonna stream up until I hit the hour mark, just because it is so late and I am starting to get a little bit tired. Whoa, there it is. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. Oh, love to see that. Look at him. We got a shiny bee. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and catch it in an Ultra Ball. I don't care. But yeah. Oh, that's awesome. First shiny of the night. The shiny bee. I'm happy I saw it too. Because usually, you know, you're looking over this way, not over to the right. But I'm just happy I stopped before I was able to, or before he ran. Because that would have hurt. But yes. Yes. And that's the first one after the coal, too. Look at that. Alright. Let's put you over here, my boy. B. So I have B and X. I think that's right. Yeah. It's nice to have a little guide right for it. Ah, that's great. I should have taken a screenshot. Damn it. Oh well. Oh, that feels good. That's what I'm talking about. The power of the completed Pokédex entry and the shiny charm coming into full play. Love to see that. What would be crazy is getting another one back to back. Nope. I would like to say the blue that they have for the shiny unknowns is I definitely like the shade of blue they went with, just because of how prominent it is. I think it looks really good. So. You. Why? I love that they don't think about turning and running until after I throw a Pokeball at them. They're like, oh yeah, might as well skedaddle. Alright, we were able to catch a shiny unknown. I wonder if we will come across anything else that looks spectacularly shiny today. I'm still waiting for Spiritomb to show up. I haven't seen him once. But to be fair, I haven't really been looking for him. But it'd still be cool to see him. I'm still waiting for these, for like one of these starting room area. I say starting room in quotes, but these like opening area Pokemon to be shiny one of these times. I was about to ask, I wonder... Well, actually... Does the Pokédex entry state different forms or just unknown? I think it's down here. Yeah. Different forms, okay. Damn. So... you can't tell how many you caught before. Unless there's some secret stat that I don't know about. Because I don't think... Yeah, it doesn't tell you how many you caught of these. It does feel good, though. I'm not going to get over the fact that I was able to actually get a shiny on stream. I think that's the first time that's happened when I've actually been trying to get a shiny on stream. It just happened. Love that. I'm gonna need to restock on Pokeballs soon. Oh, exclamation mark and question mark. Yeah, I think I'm gonna talk to the guy and make another purchase. It's gonna be so easy to make the money back. Like, with how much money you get just from the Unown, it's crazy. The only thing I don't like is that you actually have to talk to the professor about how many you've caught. It is kind of funny seeing, like, over 100 or near 100. Of course, you could also keep going and then for like maybe 2 or 3 hours straight and then just call the herd after that and see how many you get. How's it going, dude? Okay. I was gonna say either disappear or get in the ball. One of the two. Remember to stay hydrated. It's important. I honestly like streaming. I feel like there's some amount of pressure that comes with it because you need to... I feel like there's a demand to constantly be engaging with the audience and not be too boring, stuff like that. But, you know, I enjoy streaming at the end of the day. It's nice to be able to talk to people, and I can definitely say that I have enjoyed interactions I've had with people watching my streams in the past. And if anyone doesn't know, this is a new channel for me, as you can see by the videos, but I had an old account that I haven't really used anymore, or haven't been using, and I just wanted to start fresh, and kind of scuffed that I only really want to do Pokemon on this channel, but, you know those memes where people are like, oh, we have an, what the hell was I gonna say? I don't know. Point is, I really. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It was people saying how every six, every like year or 6 to 8 months they have a 2 week addiction to Minecraft and just Minecraft. For me, it's kind of like that with Pokemon, but this spell for it's kind of been going on a while, and I'm not complaining because Pokemon's been a big part of my life. Like growing up, first game I ever played was Soul Silver. Well, that's a lie. It was Red Rescue Dungeon on the Game Boy, but like first mainstream Pokemon game was Soul Silver, and I still kind of hate myself because I traded it away for the copy of Platinum that I have right now. But I mean, Platinum's still a great game. I do want to get Soul Silver back at some point, but uh, you know, I grew up with Pokemon, and I currently have all the DS games. Or not the DS games, the 3DS games. So X and Y, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon. So I also have all the Switch games. So Sword, Shield, Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, Legends Arceus, obviously. But yeah, I just think it's cool. And another one pain in the ass for me with my plan of having physical copies of each Pokemon game is I'm gonna have to go out and buy physical copies for Sword and Shield because I got them digitally, and that is gonna suck because that's $120. But it is what it is, and I'll happily take what I can just to make it look cool. I might leave them in the sleeve, have the pride of having sealed copies. I don't know. I think that the only reason I got Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I think, was because I got cash for Christmas this past year, and I grabbed Pearl, and then I managed to get some extra cash later on, so I just grabbed Diamond. I was gonna get the double pack and give my girlfriend the extra copy of Pearl, but Best Buy didn't have the double pack when I was there, so I just went ahead and grabbed Diamond. But I will say, I have thoroughly enjoyed my time with the games. Like, of course, Sword and Shield's story is kind of weak, and then BDSP has been bugged to all hell. This game, honestly, I think this game is hot take here. I think this game is the best one since Let's Go. Like, Let's Go was just fleshed out, and I know it's a kind of side game just because it's tied in with Pokemon Go, but it just feels really fleshed out. You're able to ride Pokemon. Pokemon sizes are relevant to you when they're following you. And if they're big enough, like Arcanine, I forget what some of the other rideable ones were, but you can actually ride on them. So, those are pretty cool. I did not mean to click that. Son of a bitch. Okay. But yeah, honest hot take. I think this game is the most polished and best one Pokemon game to come out since the Let's Go games. Mainstream. I don't know about any of the spin-offs. I know they made the remake of Red Rescue Dungeon, which I've been wanting to get, actually, now that I think about it. I've never completed the original Red Mystery Dungeon, or Red Rescue Team, that I had on the Game Boy. I still have the game for my Game Boy, but I just haven't gotten around to actually playing it, completing it, all that good stuff. But yeah, my Switch games list is cursed because it's like all Pokemon stuff, and then randomly thrown in is original Doom, Torchlight 3. I can show really quick. Legends of Arceus, Sword, BDSP, Brilliant Diamond, Let's Go Eevee, Homes, Shining Pearl, Animal Crossing, Doom, Unite, Torchlight 3, Shield, and then New Horizons Mover tool, just because it's a free tool. That's what I added. But it's Pokemon mostly for my entire setup. The unknowns. You know, I remember they read this out in the story, but I don't remember what they said it was. And I'm pretty sure if you investigate it, it doesn't tell you. It just says, oh, it's a mural or something. Alright, let's find out. Letter-like marking is engraved in the stone surface. Yeah. That one kind of looks like a smiley face, though. When did we get the smiley face unknown? When's that regional variant coming? I think that would actually be really cool, is if they had regional variants of unknown, and it was a different language. Like, say, they do Japanese symbols instead of the English alphabet. Or Chinese symbols, or Korean symbols. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. And the only reason I'm using those as examples is because I'm not entirely sure how other languages would look, but I just know that the symbols are from like Japan, China, and Korea are significantly different than the English alphabet by a long shot. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Okay. I think I might do one more rotation of night and day and then call it a night. Because I don't know about y'all, but it is 4:06 and I'm starting to get sleepy. Man, oh man, I miss the days like back in high school. And I say back in high school, that was a while ago. That was 3 years ago for me. But I'd like be able to stay up all night, and now it feels like I'm just gonna crash around like 10. It just feels weird. I definitely know I can do it though. an all-nighter, like, if I stay up with my friends and we're playing a game or something. I think the last thing me and my friends played and we stayed up all night that I was there for was Gmod, which honestly was a lot of fun. I gotta do it with them again. You know what? Since this is gonna be the last one for the night, I'll take a little flyby over, let's see if we got a Spirit Tome. I'm not gonna bother if it's not shiny or alpha, or if it's there. Oh man. It has been the same Ralts, Curlia, and Haunter. I wonder if I have to actually come over here to re-roll it. I don't know. But we get to the morning, and this is going to be our final roll of unknowns for tonight. So maybe we'll be able to get some of that last second luck. Pull in a second unknown, shiny unknown right here at the end. Or an alpha. I haven't seen an alpha in a while. Nope, doesn't look like it. I definitely will catch them though. Like, since this is gonna be the last one for the night, I totally could just leave them. Because I plan on going back to Jubilife anyway. But I think the extra money from this would be pretty good. Alright, time to do the second culling. But yeah, that's our highlight. That's our highlight right there. We got the shiny B. I got the shiny X off screen, but love that. Bold nature. That makes me a lot happier than someone might think. I kept clicking that one, but it wouldn't select it. You know what? I'm gonna go over to the Alpha Unknown that I have as well. Because I have 2 Vs. So I'll get rid of this one. So I managed to get 4 Alpha Unknown, but only 3 of them were unique. So, but we do have 2 shiny unknown now. So I am going to say yes. That's $19,000. Puggy dollars, very nice. So I'll return back to Jubilife, and I'll save once I get in here. Actually, if there's an outbreak, I don't really care about Apon. Okay. But, yeah, I'll go ahead and save. Alright. And I want to thank everybody that came out to the stream live for showing up, or if you're watching this VOD later, I want to thank you for watching the VOD. You know, it's been a pleasure. streaming tonight, even though it was a short stream. It was still nice. Nice to get back into things and, you know, actually got what we set out for. We got the one shiny Unown, so it's not bad. The fact that we were able to get one at all, very nice. But yeah, I hope everyone had an enjoyable time, and I hope to see everybody in the future.